What have we got ourselves into here? Check out the Tuk Tuk and House on Wheels upgrade. I'm driving Argentina to Alaska in a Tuk Tuk, and I'm currently in Chile, heading south to the very bottom of Argentina, where I'll officially start the journey. I know what you're thinking, buddy, just go north. But if I'd done that, look at all of what I would have missed. Patty and I have faced border protests, highway blockades, being told to sell the Tuk Tuk, overcome forced separation, driven through snowy mountain passes, and got stuck more times than we can count. But so far, none of that stopped us. Last episode, we got taken in by an incredible Chilean family who fed us and let us camp a few nights. It's truly been great to just rest in such a comfortable place. So here's a bit more of what we've been up to.
Y esto también te sirve para remedio, para relajarte.
Wow. ¿En un té?
Sí, en un té.
Wow.
En agüita caliente.
Yo, so we had a really nice, comfortable night at the beach, and I've just been, sticking around because they've done a lot for me. So I'm just helping them clear out the plot of land beside us. Machete in hand, this is kind of the job site. Just been warned there's scorpions. They've been showing me like what you can eat and just what I've been chopping down and thinking like is proper vine and that. She's just kind of prepared it for me. She's taken off all the spikes. This is these spikes like that. She's taking them off, and you just kind of peel the skin back like a banana, and you can kind of just have a munch like that. So we're about to go to like the church together. So just experiencing all these different cultures, and it's a really good time.
At this point, the Chilean locals are eager to show me more of the landscape, and we found ourselves rock hopping to a cave while the tide was low.
¿Quieres? Oh, man. ¿Cómo llegaste acá? I've been learning a lot like about what you can eat, what you can just take off rocks, how to clean it, and it's been like an awesome time. But today we're about to head off. Oh, nice munchie.
Mira.
What a view, man.
¿Ahí está filmando o no?
Sí.
¿Pero escuchó mi voz? ¿Se escucharon mi voz?
Sí. Pero no voy a cortarlo.
Ah, ya. Perfecto.
¿Qué fue eso en la derecha?
Un laboratorio
Ah, sí.
de la Universidad de Valdivia. Hacían cosas con las algas marinas.
That dog's really brave. Like, I know that Patty in this situation, she'd get there eventually probably, but she'd be very like watching her steps and stuff. Because the other dog's with us. Patty's just still chilling back in the Tuk Tuk, keeping it safe. Perfecto. We're going to check out a cave now. Fucking Manchi, man. ¿Qué pasa?
Manchi dice por ahí.
Ah. Manchi. You made it. Sí, claro. There's like this quartz in the cracks. It's a bit green, but that's all like the quartz rock. And that's what we were eating the other day. They call it loco, and they were just cooking it in like to clean it in hot water and a bit of mayonnaise, and that's protein. And she just picked them up in her hand and went, oh my gosh, there's a lot. I went like that. What the heck? She was saying something about them I didn't understand, to be honest. And we're just about ready to head off. Another day on the road on our route south. How good. trying to fix your door, Pati. And then we're heading off.
We've been driving around with this broken door for quite a while, and this repair means a lot because this lady has generously given us the zip from her jacket that she pulled off, put it on the tuk-tuk now, and we've been told, do not touch the zip, just leave it in place. So now we've at least got a closed door.
Gracias. Well, we just stopped in this like gorgeous town. Like puffing because we just pulled up and there's like pull-up bars behind me. So gyms are pretty expensive in Chile, and we took a couple wrong turns. We arrived here and it's like, frick, pull a quick pump while we're on the road before we eat this fried bread that we got gifted. I'll show you the care package when I'm fully like hooking in, but yeah, that family, like, they were such a incredible like bit of like rest, and for me to just get everything sorted, shower and eat really well. So yeah, what a time. So we just had a roadworks, and you know it's gonna be a while when there's like dudes selling stuff, so I was like, all right, I'll hook into this little care package that I was given. An absolute send of fried bread and like
¿De dónde viene pegando?
Empezamos en Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Sí.
¿Esta la rentó en Bolivia?
Sí.
¿O la compró en Bolivia?
Sí. Compré en Bolivia. Sí.
¿Está buena?
Sí, es uno bueno. So that's what I'm kind of talking about. Legends just selling stuff, but he was nice, obviously, asking questions. But I'm like, deep down, the small talk's going to lead to the, do you need anything? And I'm good. I think he saw the fried bread, so he didn't even offer. But so we're having this. Sorry. We're having this last night and dipping it in like different sauces and purees that they were making.
Sopa y pilla.
Salsa y pizza.
Sopa y pilla.
Sopa de pizza.
Sopa y
Sopa y
pilla.
pizza.
Ya. Tonto grande, no sabe hablar.
Bit of mate as well. Good stuff. So that's what we're looking at. There's a fairly long roadworks, and there was a bit of a line built up, so we've got another 40 kilometers to drive to this next city, to Valdivia. So I kept hearing like Bolivia, no, but it's Valdivia. Yeah, I don't want to be just trying to drive highway with like a line of cars trying to pass me, so it's good that we'll be at the back of the pack. No one behind us gets bothered, and we're just gonna send it. Relax. ¿Cómo está, señor?
¿Usted no es de acá?
Es de Bolivia.
Ah, no, yo soy hispana, yo pensaba que le pegaba la mecánica.
Ah. I didn't understand. Still sometimes the Chileno accent here in Chile just goes way over my head, eh? We got one more car and then we're going. Oh, one more truck. Oh, we better get going. Otherwise we're not gonna make the green light, so. On the road again, ladies and gentlemen. We're loving it. Hey, Pati. Potentially 4 days from the border of Argentina. So the Via Valdivia is red, but yeah, we're here, we made it. Chill time. Valdivia just has these like cute little streets, almost looking like they're designed for tuk-tuks, and colorful houses. Frick. Suburbs, man. Yep, just spoke to that legend. I think we got a spot, but we'll see. So we've got to get out of here because Maps.me sent me on a wild goose chase into suburbs for no reason. There's nothing here. So the situation is that we're en route to a Japanese hostel, or a Japanese styled hostel. I found a dude on the road. I bought some empanadas from him. I got one left. I'll show that off in a sec, but he called a mate who owns a hostel on the river in the center, and not a bad price considering Chile. So it's like 20 USD. So it'd be nice for us to just relax. I'll call home, tell the fan that I'm good. I've been just without service a lot lately, so I'll do that, and it'll be good to catch up. So fingers crossed this is the spot that we're gonna stay in tonight. So while in Chile, it's almost rude not to empanada and drive. I did well, I think, leaving the best for last. This is like chicken and corn and capsicum. Kind of reminds me of the homemade pies Mum made. Good time. Our river's gorgeous, man. It's even better with an empanada in my hand like that. It's kind of how I drive. I'd usually be changing gears if I didn't have a camera in my hand, but yeah, we're sending it. A lot of like just pedestrian walkers are like, what is this dude doing? Living. Yes, sir. So we've just literally, we've just turned off the river, and then this is us. Easy vibe. Looks to be a decent amount of people here, so yeah, it's been a minute since I've spoken some English with some foreign legends, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we got the hostel going. So of course, like the cheapest price, doing like 30 or 20 USD, was for the bedroom that's to share. So to just have a comfortable night, we've just been camping a lot, and I just don't want to. I could do the share bedroom and leave Patty in the thing, but the way that it's set up, you kind of have to come up this hill to then like get into the hostel. I'd hate her to like be bothering the people here with the barking and stuff if anyone's coming past late at night. So the cheapest second option that is like a private room is a house on wheels. They call that's like the direct translation, and that's kind of what it is. I know what you're thinking as well here, right? How good does the Tuk Tuk look next to this like house on wheels, especially how I've like parked it up so people can still exit. But if we had like a tow bar here, chuck that on the back. What do you think, Patty? If Patty's in the room, she was $8 extra. So the house itself was 36 USD, and this is it. I'll do a little tour. So I guess you got a heater. It's pretty simple. Nothing underneath other than a chair that looks more comfy than what I'm driving every day. And this is the double bed. So it's still shared bathroom, which is chill. It really doesn't bother me. So like, I've been doing it tough, so this is like a luxury in my opinion. Anyway, we're unpacking the Tuk Tuk to leave not too many of the valuables in here. I already chat with a couple foreigners, so I think we've already got drinks lined up with a couple Canadians, Chileans, and a girl from Germany, so should be a good time. It's cool that like, yeah, I'll get to socialize in English again, and Patty can be in the house on wheels, stress-free. I got her on the rope. She's kind of not feeling this wood floor. Anyway, we made it. We're safe, and we've just had a great day.
So you still get bones and stuff for Patty?
No, it's so expensive here in Chile. So I haven't been eating meat. I've been living on, did I tell you I bought like $60 worth of rice, lentils, and canned vegetables, and I've been living on that ever since. I've not gone to a supermarket since. So that's it. That's a highway. That's a fast-moving car. This is Route 5, Cinco Sur, Route 5 South. 120 kilometers an hour maximum, and we're sitting on 60. We've avoided Route 5 the whole time until now. It's kind of like a monumental moment because I've always like known about Route 5 being quite famous to travel through Chile, but yeah, now we're here, it's something. Finally. I was loving the coastal route, but that just ended, so we're gonna drive this to more or less get to Argentina. So hey, these cars are moving fast, but at least there's always an open lane on my left for these legends to pass me by. So there's a dude that's just pulled around me, and then he stopped ahead, and he's just pulled up, he's come out of his car and he's told me, yo, stop. I don't know what he's on about. ¿Todo bien?
No, si quería saludarte.
Claro.
Eso, felicitarte.
Ah, ¿sí?
¿De dónde vienes? ¿De Bolivia?
Sí, sí, pero soy de Australia, señor.
¿De Australia?
Sí.
Ah, ¿y vas muy apurado?
¿Apurado?
¿Apurado, no?
Sí, viajando.
Sí, pero vas full o no.
¿Full? ¿Cómo?
¿Comamos algo allí? ¿Quieres comer algo?
Ah, estuve pensando para comer pronto.
Sí, allí hay una cosita. Sígueme.
¿Ah,
Yo-
sí?
Sí.
Ok,
Yo
buenísimo.
te invito.
Ah, gracias, señor. Far out, what a legend. He's just said he's gonna take me to the restaurant. And yeah, he wants to hear some stories. Perhaps, Patti, what do you think? We're gonna get a free feed. I was just thinking about dinner. Free. And I can ask him where I can stay the night. I've had a day of just being recording less. We've just left Osorno and we're about a day away from Argentina. This guy's a legend.
¿Me sigue nomás?
Perfecto. Buenísimo, gracias. It's like just little things like this, man. They just, it's just gonna make my day. Anyway, yeah, this is crazy. Anyway, they might even let me sleep in their backyard. I don't know if they live close or if they're traveling, but nonetheless, this is really cool. This might be my last solid meal in Chile. Legendary. I might not film too much as well, by the way, legends, but it'll be really fun.
Ya.
Perfecto.
Espera, te va a mandar la foto, entonces así tú le mandas la foto.
No, porque sí está grabando.
Ah.
Yeah. Very cool. I met these guys and yeah, legends, really cool. So we're just having a little bite to eat and then I'll be back on the road. And Patty's with the Tuk Tuk chilling. Gracias, muchísimas gracias. Gracias. Muchas gracias, fue riquísimo, gracias. Chao, chao, chao. Ciao. Wow, Patty. They're absolute legends. Wow, wow, wow. Place. Yo, I just ate the best empanadas of the whole of Chile. That was incredible. I had like a spicy chicken and also what's the other one? Napolitana. So it's like ham and cheese. It's like a pizza but an empanada. That was just incredible. So what like a just cherry on top of like finishing up here in Chile. I got the flag there, but wow, man, we're off to Argentina tomorrow. I'm realizing I'm gonna arrive in Argentina tomorrow. What is going on? That was just really nice, and like they didn't have to do that, but they just, yeah, wanted to share some stories, and they hadn't seen me on social media or anything. They just saw the vehicle and stopped and said like, let me invite you to the restaurant. So yeah, we got a full stomach and we're ready to find a campsite. They had to go somewhere, so like they didn't like offer, but at the same time I didn't expect them to. So it's just, I'm grateful for them. I'm still driving away like smiling, man. I can't believe it that just people would stop and say, let me take you to an Empanada cafe, simply because you drive a cool freaking vehicle. They saw the dog when we pulled up. They hadn't even seen the dog. It's like, so it kind of just pulled off the highway, just driving along this more rural road to a distant town. I don't really know, but it's more in the idea that, yeah, we've got to find somewhere to sleep because that sun's going down quick. And I've just passed an abandoned spot. Looked like 2 abandoned houses. I can't even put my indicator because it's broken. Oh, not broken, I mean, I just bought Little Blue. This is Little Blue, by the way. That's, shoot, like I'm on a corner. That's the abandoned house. Oh shoot, there's a dog. You absolute dog. What a funny guy. Alright, so that was the 2 abandoned houses. That's off the table. We continue down the road. So I bought Little Blue. I think I'm gonna do that only with water. I was thinking of doing it with fuel, but to be honest, hopefully we'll be right. And I think it's easier to start with water as an extra water container and then move it to fuel than the other way around, like start filling it with fuel and then change my mind and say, oh, I want a container for water. And no, I think that's just unhealthy to just do that. So yeah, it costs about 14 USD at the petrol station here. So in putting that, I want to put it on my feet. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. But that's why the indicator's not working, or the hazard lights, because I think while testing out the spot where I want to put it, I think I've unplugged the little connector that does the indicator. So I'm just going to use my hand out the door. So yeah, we're currently heading east straight to Argentina, and it's just dairy farms, sheep farms. It's kind of changes scenery again. What do you reckon, buddy? So with it being rolling hills and dairy farms, it's like, shoot, wild camping's gonna be difficult. But we'll see how we go. So yeah, there was a point where I was like, yeah, just trust the instincts, and I felt good about the instincts, and now I'm like, we're meeting a lot of good vibes, Chilean dairy farmers, but other than that, I'm like, there's no way we're finding anything out here. I think we might be going in the wrong direction. At the same time, I could ask almost anybody if I could just camp on their plot of land and tie Patty up so she doesn't go for any farm animals, but and like they'd probably say yes, but so that could be the go. There's your dairy farm, Patty. That's what I mean, it's like flat, no trees to hide amongst. How are we gonna find it? I think we're wasting our time and we're driving off road. It's like, what are we doing at this point? It's time to turn around, my friends. It's looking like I unplugged this bad boy. We'll see if this fixes it. Plus there's a car coming, so hopefully they stop and we ask them. Oh, there we go. Indicator's working again. And these guys are stopping. No, they're not. No, they kind of stopped, but I'm not going to bother them. We're good. We've got a working indicator at least. We'll head back to the highway, and at least then we can kind of head towards the town that's like 30 kilometers away. So that's like, yeah, probably an hour drive, 45 minutes. So yeah, we'll just drive in that direction just in case it gets dark, and then it's like, all right, worst case scenario, we just fork out a comfortable sleep for the very last night here in Chile. And at least I know there's no cattle really either side fence line, and Patty, when she's running next to Tuk Tuk, she's not really interested in much else. So I'm gonna let her run around, burn off some energy that she's been accumulating all day. That's what she's been waiting for. This one, for the zoomies. Where's she coming from? She's happy. good to see that. Makes me happy. Crazy. Come on, Pati. This is the spot, the camping. Yeah, because we just got a quote for, what was it? It was maybe like 55 USD for a private room. And I'm like, no, let's find a spot for a tent, because what's more expensive than Chile? Chile in a touristic zone. On the lake's pretty crazy. That's a spot and a half, ain't it, Patty? Goodness. That's gonna be good. Nice, we've made it, Patty. 15 USD for a patch of grass, but we are on the river though. But yeah, that hurts because wild camping is stress-free. Because I've got cats. I'm like already thinking, oh, like gotta watch Patty, gotta keep her on a rope, keep her on a leash, and we end up paying for it. That's the issue behind it. But like at the end of the day, it's like we're safe. Patty can sleep in the tent with me, and we're gonna put the tent more close to the wall because there's a breeze kind of coming through, and yeah, just to be more comfortable, less wind. But wow, hey, there's a storm on the way by the looks of it, and they've got chairs cut into these trees. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna call it there. I'm just gonna set up and call it a day. I don't know, I'm in a mood. I can like tell. I've just been, I think we've maybe nearly hit 200 kilometers today. So I wouldn't usually drive this amount by choice. We kind of just kept driving and then kept driving and then couldn't find something. So yeah, it's like Chile. So it's like, yeah, you just gotta roll with the punches. But tomorrow, Argentina, so it'll be nice to just get a good night's sleep in the tent contigo, with you, Pati. Muy bien, vamos. I don't love ending the videos like this where I'm like, I guess I'm just human, so you're getting the raw version of me, not just the very like filtered, always happy. So yeah, nah, we're gonna call it. What a day, what a day. Cheers, legends.